An urgent manhunt is underway for a man accused of opening fire on a Vermont police officer. Henry Lovell is still considered armed and dangerous. Today, state police released a warrant for the 24-year-old with a list of charges including attempted murder and kidnapping. All of this started on Thursday night when Officer Brian Tomlinson was responding to a reported kidnapping and domestic disturbance call. That's when Lovell allegedly fired shots at the officer before fleeing on foot. Well, later that night, he was spotted entering the Veterans of Foreign Wars post carrying a shotgun. A bystander was able to wrestle the gun away from him, but Lovell escaped again. Now, this manhunt sent the village of Morristown, home to roughly 2,000 people, into lockdown. Schools closing there, multiple law enforcement agencies blocking access to roads. And now the search has since expanded tonight. That injured officer, by the way, has been treated and released from the hospital. For a closer look at the investigation, we do want to bring in former FBI agent and NewsNation contributor Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Nice to see you, Natasha. Thanks for having me.
So, Jennifer, we know the suspect has a history with police to the extent that when the officer arrived and was allegedly met with gunfire, the officer says he recognized Lovell. He knew who he was. And based on the charges on Lovell's arrest warrant, he violated a conditions of release. So what does his history with police tell you as an investigator?
Well, it tells me that they have intersected on multiple occasions. I would guess from what we know that it could be domestic violence related. Typically, these officers have a beat they work, have a particular area. And so if he's been called into domestic violence type situations in the past, you know, in addition to this, it would make sense this officer would know him.
You know, we're hearing about this moment that Lovell entered a VFW post and a man named Doric Tallman saw that he had a shotgun. He acted right away. He wrestled that shotgun away from him. And now he's rightly being called a hero for this. But Jennifer, as an investigator, what goes through your mind about this domestic disturbance call escalating to this? And did this bystander do the right thing?
Well, first, on the bystander, my hat goes off to him. I watched that video clip. He was nothing short of heroic. He didn't even really consider his own situation. He saw an opportunity where he would not be in danger and others would not be in danger, and he took control of that weapon, possibly saving who knows how many that were at the VFW. It also tells me about this individual. He's willing to take the life of officers. He's willing to take the lives of citizenry. He is very dangerous. He is on the edge. And I would just say, if you live in and around that area, please be very careful, be on lockdown.
All right, Jennifer Coffindaffer, always appreciate the context. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.